Hello, Word. Listeners, welcome back. I'm Alex, your friendly guide to the wonderful world of English vocabulary. Today, we're diving into a super common and useful word, date. Now, date has a couple of meanings, but we're focusing on the A1 level definition, which is a specific day, like December 25th, or a romantic meeting between two people. Let's break it down. A date, as in a day, is a particular day of the month, often with the year. Think of it like this. What's today's date? The answer might be October 26th, 2024. It's how we mark time and organize our schedules. Now, the other meaning of date is a romantic meeting. This is when two people who are interested in each other spend time together, like going to a movie or having dinner. So you might hear someone say, "I have a date tonight," meaning they have a romantic outing planned. Now, let's explore some words that mean something similar to date, are synonyms. For the meaning of a specific day, we don't really have a single synonym. We might say the day, but that's not quite the same. For the romantic meaning, we have a few options. Appointment can sometimes be used, though it sounds a bit formal. You could say, "I have an appointment with my doctor," or, in a less common way, "I have an appointment with Sarah," implying a date. Another synonym, although slightly less common for a first date, is engagement. Usually, engagement refers to being promised to marry someone, but it can sometimes describe a prearranged meeting, like a date. Let's use them in sentences. I have an appointment to see a movie with Tom at 7 p.m. That sounds a little stiff though, doesn't it? It's much more natural to say, "I have a date with Tom tonight." Another example, what date is your doctor's appointment? See how date can refer to both a calendar day and a social meeting? Now, what about words that mean the opposite of date, are antonyms? For the specific day meaning, there isn't really a direct antonym. We might talk about uncertainty or vagueness regarding time, but that's not a direct opposite of a date. For the romantic meaning, antonyms could be words like friendship or platonic relationship. A date implies romantic interest, while friendship doesn't. Another antonym could be avoidance or rejection. If someone rejects a date, they're doing the opposite of going on a date. Let's see these antonyms in action. Their relationship is purely friendship, there's no date involved. Or, she experienced rejection when she asked him on a date. Now, let's talk about how we use date in everyday life. Imagine you're making plans with a friend. You might say, "What date works best for you to go to the library?" Or, if you're talking about your social life, you might say, "I'm nervous about my first date with Mark." You can also use date in common expressions. For example, to date yourself means to show your age, usually by revealing something about your habits or knowledge. You could say, "Using the term dial-up internet really dates me." Another common expression is blind date, which is when two people meet for a date without knowing each other beforehand. Let's use date in some more sentences and phrases. The expiration date on the milk is tomorrow. I need to update the date on this document. They went on a double date with their friends. He asked her out on a date to the new Italian restaurant. What's the date of the next public holiday? She canceled her date because she was feeling unwell. Let's set a date for our next meeting. He took her on a date to the park. It was a memorable first date. The date on the letter was difficult to read. So, to recap, date means a specific day or a romantic meeting. While it doesn't have many direct synonyms for the specific day meaning, appointment or engagement can sometimes be used for a romantic meeting. Antonyms for the romantic meaning include friendship or rejection. We use date all the time in daily conversations, from asking about the day's date to talking about our love lives. Thanks for joining me on Hello, Word. I hope you found this episode helpful. Now, before you go, I have a small request. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support really helps other learners find the show. And here's a fun challenge. Create your own sentence using the word date in either of its meanings and share it as a comment below. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, happy learning!